Hello and welcome to the van build series. We have a speed square. It's a triangle, not a square. I know. Liam the Terrible suggested that I get this for the van build because, well, as you guys saw, I previously stripped out everything because it wasn't straight properly and I want this to be the best van build possible, so we've got one of these to make sure everything is level. I don't think my face is though. I had a dream. Right, so there we go, right. This is one of the previous beams I ripped out in the previous video. Where's it going? It's going straight back up. Oliver, you just ripped it out, yep. And it's going back up because I need a beam and I need them to be in better positions than they were before. We're going to make sure these are completely straight, plumb, whatever words you'd like to use. I'm thinking of having one completely over here to start off with because, well, that's where the wood's going to end. And then I can put one right over the other side and do it like that. That will work really well, yes. Trim it down, cut a little bit and straighten it all up and then it can go in. Yes! You've already had 2 videos of framing and insulation on this channel, followed by a demolition video. So the last thing I wanted to give you guys in framing and insulation part 3 is, well, watching me do it all over again. So I just sped ahead and I'll show you. I've done this wall. In fact, I'm so proud because the last time I did this, when I did the wall last time, it took me like 2 days. I've just done it out in an hour, so pretty impressed and pleased about that. That speed square is the best thing ever. I've done so well. Oh, let me show you. Here it is. Oh yes. We have a stud here, a stud here, a stud here. We have one in the middle here to hold them 2 together, and we have one in the middle here to hold them 2 together. I've done it like this so I don't have to drill again into the wheel arch, which means all of this is completely secured, protected. It's all drilled in up here. They're drilled in at the bottom, at the bottom, at the bottom. This is all very secure, ready for plywood to just go straight along it. Another cold day working at the van today, and I have picked up 2 more beams of wood, which are for the wall here. I picked up some beams today. They're a lot thicker and a lot sturdier than the studs that I'm using on the walls. Now these are going on the roof, and rather than going previously here, they're going to have a few cuts in to bend round, but they're going to go here, or maybe here, I don't know, probably here, and then they're going to be screwed into here, and yeah, these are going to be a lot better for studs. Flashing for sound deadening, more silver foil tape, wood glue. Do you know what I've gone and done? I've bought the wrong size wood. Look at that. Look at the size difference. Oh no, wrong size wood. I'm still going to use this. Why? Because I've got it and I don't really want to go back to B&Q right now. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to set this up as the bars. I should have known when it came up a couple pounds cheaper. I just didn't think because I had bought other things. Okay, so what have I done today? I have removed all of the rivets. You know, there was these things which were in here. Well, I got rid of them all because I can. I've stuck a second bar there, so this is extra strong there. And then all of the wood that I bought today I have used because obviously it's too thin. I thought, well, maybe I should stick 2 bars in here, 1 and 2. So that's in and that's ready to be ply lined. As for these bars, I'm just working out where I can put them on the roof. I think I've got the positioning. However, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do some cuts in them tomorrow, every 2 to 4 inches, so the wood is more flexible and I can just bend it into position. This means I'll have bars going all along here, bars going down the side here, bars going down the side there, and it means the cladding, boof, straight along the roof. Should be perfect and has something to screw into. Hello and welcome to another morning working on the van. Today we're putting the bars on the roof for the framing. This is going to take a while. It's a little better now. I've split the wood, as you can see. I've made cuts all along there every 2.5 inches. I did initially every 5 inches, and then I went back and did an extra cut so it'd bend better. We've got these little air gaps. That's what I'm going to be drilling into, and this is what this is going to be sticking onto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 3 bars are on the roof so far, and I have some wood here pushing up another one to make sure it holds because it was maybe not cut enough to bend. Now, I need to do the walls. So if I just turn the camera here, we have the walls here, and we're going to be working, so from down here, and we're going to be going down the sides here. It's just, how do I do it? Do I go at an angle, going down like that? I don't know. Or do I get more thick wood, cut it up and chop and change all the way in there so I've got somewhere to screw on to? I don't know. I've just got back from B&Q and I've bought a few more things. I've bought 1, 2, 3 more bars of wood, the previous thick ones, which I'm using for the sides of the roof. Some clamps! I went and bought clamps! Even more clamps! Even more clamps! More clamps! And another one! And I also picked up some more contact adhesive for when the insulation goes back up, and then for when the reflectors go onto the roof. These bars, they are 14 inches each, and then you're stuck with a corner here. How am I going to do that? Well, I've just been building this little thing with wood glue and dowels. This will fit on the corner perfectly, and it will stretch from the corner of here to here. Once that's done, and I've been able to confirm that this one works, I will then repeat the same method on that one over there, and that one down there. 2 things. Number 1. These things, the clamps, I keep hitting my head on them. It really hurts. And number 2, I think I screwed up on the joints. As you can see here, down the back. I don't want to show you too close because I'm not the proudest of my work. So what I have done is I have 14 inches of wood here, which is drilled in and is glued with the stick saw stuff, which is absolutely amazing because it hasn't even taken the solar panel off the roof yet. Like, you can't even get it off. Right, and then I have 2 other pieces. I have a 7.5 inch bar here, and then I can't remember the other measurement to be honest, but it's there. Now, I have sanded the corners down so they can be perpendicular, is that the correct word? Angled. Which is what I've done there to there, angled. And I've stuck them with stick saw. Right, why? Hang on, I've used dowels, okay? Because the previous one I made, which I showed you, it fell apart. So what I've done is I've done 1, 2, 3 of them so far. I have a pole for the 4th, and then I've got to do 2 more. I didn't buy enough wood, obviously, because I didn't think I'd need this much. I thought I'd have, when I cut the 14 inch bars out for these, thought I'd have enough left over. I don't. Not the end of the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the 4th one over there. This one here. As you can see, there's nothing there yet. How well is it going to hold? I don't know. That's the truth. We'll find out tomorrow when, I'm going to leave it 12, 24 hours to see how well it holds. If it holds amazingly, cool. It's balanced in between the one on the roof, so it's kind of like squished, right? So imagine these are the bits of wood, right? And they're kind of like being squished together like that, right? So you've got the screws here, and then you're on the first bar, and it's balancing, glued onto the second bar, which is then going to be squished against the one which is going to be drilled into the roof, hopefully tomorrow. Not a fan of it, to be honest with you. But we'll see. It's another day framing out the van, and I'm hoping today is going to be the last day I'm framing this, because I'm hoping to get this done. Now, these bits from earlier held up perfectly. I'm so happy with those. I don't have to worry, which is great. Now, there's all this mess in the van, you know, all the wood and everything. I had a comment on the video that went up for me yesterday, which is episode 6, and this is episode 8. And someone said, you got to keep the place tidy. I've been trying to keep it tidy, and I've now got containers and things, but it's annoying when everything's got to be brought in every night and blah, yada, yada. I've gone and bought 3 more pieces of wood this morning. This should be enough to finish off that podium there, build 2 more there to go up to there, and hopefully have 1 left over to stick here. Yeah, that's the plan. I picked up a big old can of WD-40 because, you know, the vans have bolts and things and you just want to loosen things. Ha ha ha. Clamp 1, clamp 2. I should have got some more clamps to make sure this was completely secured as it glues on. Oh well, I've got 2 and they're working really well. Yes! Insulated! Reflectix over. The reflectix aren't finished. As you can see, there is a bit of an edge there, as well as the other side. It's not done on that side purely because I've got the clamps on still, and it's not done at this side because that's where I'm going to be building a wall. So the ends are left like that for now. There are flicky bits all along here, as you can see, because they are going to be taped down there off camera, because that's done! Yes! I'm so happy. We've got the wooden framing in, which I'm just about to go and draw over with a Sharpie, so I still know where it is. We've got reflectix in, we've got insulation in. We have done all the insulation and all of the framing for the van, 99% of it, which I'm very, very happy about. What does that mean from here? It means we can start putting the walls on, we can start putting the roof on, but we also have to do electrics. As you guys can see, I've got the cables here still, and the electrics are probably going to be stuck against here, and have cables for like lighting in the roof, and a few other like plug sockets and sorts of things like that. So that's all going to be wired in and just stuck on here basically, so I can just chuck the wood, the cladding on the roof, because that's going to probably be the easiest thing I can do. I am so happy with how this has turned out. Yes, it's not completely finished obviously, there's a little bit of touching up to do around the edges and things like that, but the majority of the insulation and framing is done, which means this video is over. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I know 3 parts for insulation and framing has been a lot, especially considering I ripped it all out again and then we did it all in one video. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I really do hope that you have enjoyed it, and please click that like button to help my channel out in the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you're new, and click the little bell notification, because people aren't clicking the bell notification. You're not getting notified on the latest uploads. This is perfectly done. I'm so happy. Yes, it's been rainy and windy through the whole process of this video, but it's done. It's done for now. It's done until I've got to come back and take the clamps off and tighten everything up, but it is done. That's the main thing, it's done. Thank you so much for watching today's framing and insulation video. I hope you have very much enjoyed it, because it has been a learning process. It has been a great process for myself. I shall see you guys all Tuesday, 8 PM, with the next episode of the series. Adios, my mis amigos, and I shall see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.
The end.
Like this video!